We had a great conversation and walk with the doc today, talked the different factors that they introduced in the study. And one of the most important things was eating a plant predominant diet, but it also talked about a low fat diet. And, so saturated fat is always a problem. But I always like to think about like what we need to include because really that's like the most powerful thing, right? It's those foods that are magic for us that we often are so focused on restriction. That's like our dietary pattern here in this country, that's where we tend to lean. And so what I like to look at is the whole dietary pattern, which is really more important than one particular food group. Now, granted, in certain special circumstances, especially as a lifestyle medicine doctor, former intensive care doctor, I do like to hone in on certain specific things, but generally it's the big picture that's the most important because it's what you do every day and the majority of the time that's going to have the biggest effect. So that most important thing is including an abundance of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, beans and legumes, nuts and seeds. If you include abundance of those things, then those things are powerful in that they help your body detoxify, they help lower your cholesterol, they'll help improve your insulin sensitivity, they help your brain function better, they help your vasculature, they decrease inflammation. It goes on and on and on and on. So that's why it's so important to focus on that abundance of those types of foods rather than getting stuck in the what we need to eliminate. And really the thing that we need to be having more of is fruits and vegetables. No doubt, anytime you can squeeze in another fruit and vegetable, in fact, I need to go have some more myself. That's what you should be doing. But I have a little mini course, Eat to Heal, where it talks about changing our mindset. And it's granted, it's just like a starting point, but it's just a starting point to start changing how you look at food. And if this is something that you're curious about, that maybe you could use a little mindset shift on, check it out.